Hey guys, come on downstairs. We are continuing the career of Jim Bob Lowder on NASCAR 3. And today we've got a little bit of a treat for you all. It's the Active Pest Control 200 from Atlanta Motor Speedway. It is our first hot seat offer in the NASCAR Truck Series. Is it still the Craftsman Truck Series? I don't know what it's called now. I don't keep up with this stuff. It's the trucks. It's not the stock cars, it's the stock trucks. Atlanta Motor Speedway, the Active Pest Control 200. This is going to be my first experience racing on pavement. So it should be pretty fun. We are starting 24th after a not so successful qualifying run. And we are about ready to get things started here in Atlanta in the ATL. Is it the Camping World Truck Series? Why does that sound right? I don't know. Anyway, we are ready to go green and we are underway, starting 24th. And we're going to actually drop back a little bit. It is my first experience on pavement, so I'm just going to hang back, drop a few spots, try to get a feel for it. I should phrase that different. I made it sound like I dropped back on purpose, which I did not do. I just suck at starting. But I am more comfortable back here anyway for the time being. We are only in lap 1 of 130 laps as we creep up on the 30th place truck Peters. And now we're going to skip ahead to lap number 3. Starting to get more comfortable. We've made a couple trips around the track. And we have moved into 30th place and we're about to pass the number 29 truck, Peters. So we jump into 29th. Whole different feel on pavement than it is in the extreme dirt track racing. Dirt track, there's a lot of squirreliness and some drifting around the corners that you can definitely feel. The pavement, not so much. And harder on your tires, I assume, if you do start kind of sliding around the corner. So you got to be a little bit more careful here. Is Lions, the 28 truck, is in front of us. We're in lap number 4. So we had a pretty clean qualifying. There wasn't any accidents, any wrecks or anything in the qualifying. So I expect total chaos to happen in this race. It's kind of the way it's been working in the dirt track series. Whenever there's a whole bunch of wrecks in qualifying, we end up with a very clean race. Whenever it is a clean qualifying, we end up with a really messy, a lot of wrecking in the race. We do have our first caution. We were not involved, so I'm not sure exactly what happened, but we are going to get restarted here. And we are in 26th place on the restart. We're in lap number 19 now. As we get restarted, we fall back into 28th. Again, I'm not very good at starts, so hopefully there's not a whole lot of restarts in this race. We've got 111 laps to go here in Atlanta. And everything's pretty tight right here. We've got Self trying to get down to the inside track. We hold him off. And we are moving inside up to 27th place. This could be a little bit dangerous here. Thorson comes down in front of us. He's in 22nd, so he has us lapped apparently, as does Crafton. So we're in 26th place in lap number 20. And we start to get spread out a little bit here. Much more comfortable when we're not racing 3 wide. 3 wide's a little much for me right now. 2 wide, I'm not 100% comfortable here on this pavement track. First race on pavement. We skip ahead now to lap number 36. We have moved up to 22nd place in the standings. And we are looking at Snyder's. We blow by him on the inside. However, we have Self in front of us. And we have a lap on him, or we're trying to lap him, at least one lap ahead of him. And we move around him on the outside. We're starting to pick up the pace a little bit here. And hopefully that can propel us into the top 20 here shortly. 94 laps to go in this race, lots of time left. And we just got to pace ourselves and try to stay out of any catastrophic situations, any really bad wrecks. Quick look at our status. Our tires are all around 80%. The right front one is the lowest as far as wear and tear goes. We're at lap number 37. So this will be fun. This will be the first race that I actually will have to pit stop in. And depending on how things go, maybe just one pit stop. Who knows? Maybe there will be more than one. I'm not sure. We can always pit stop during a caution as well. That's a possibility. As we move into 20th place, we have Hill up ahead of us. He's in 18th. We are now in 19th, so we've got the 20th place car is probably just right behind us now as we move down to the inside part of the track. Hill is 18th, and the cars that we're trying to pass now, or the trucks that we're trying to pass now, are moving a little bit quicker, a little bit tougher to pass. I am finding that passing trucks is a lot more difficult than passing cars on the dirt track, where you can kind of get inside them and then drift around a corner on the inside. This is a lot more difficult. These trucks are moving a whole bunch faster. We're in 19th place. We got the 20th place truck right behind us trying to get past us, and he does. It's Raimi, I believe. I don't know how you say that guy's name. Raimi Mosley now moves into 20th as we drop 2 spots back to number 21 as we hit lap number 40 here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. And we are trying to get back into the top 20. Racing too wide, try to stay out of the wall here in lap number 40. Raumi? I don't know how to say his name. Here's Hill now as we move. Hill and Raumi are battling with each other, and we move past the both of them on the outside. We're in 18th place now as we race around lap number 41. All right, we're going to skip ahead just a few laps to lap number 44. And we are still in 20th place. We've got a couple trucks up in front of us. The 19th place car, Raumi. Once again, we continue to duel with him a little bit. And Hill, once again, the 18th place truck. And it's definitely more difficult to pass trucks on the outside. As we see Lowder, he's the number 2 place truck. He comes flying up the inside and then gets blocked a little bit by the 2 cars, Hill and Raumi, out in front of us. Lowder moves to the outside. Hill and Raumi fall into line on the inside, and Lowder moves on the outside. We're going to try to get behind Lowder, see if we can draft off of him a little bit, have him propel us. We're into the wall. And that was a bad idea. And we're still going. No caution is out. But we have sustained some damage on the front right side of the truck, and it is really slowing us down a little bit here. We've got 76% on the right front tires. We might have to pit here. As Rhodes gets by us, we are down into 21st, and we are not running as fast as we have been. We're going to jump into the pits and get a change, top off our fuel, which should hopefully get us through the remainder of the race with the topped off fuel. And then we're going to have them pound out the right front part of the hood, which we just have to sit here for 16 seconds or so, and we'll get it done. Here we go. We are back. We have dropped 4 spots after that pit to 25th as we try to get ourselves back onto the track without causing any further chaos. And now we're going to jump clear ahead to lap number 76. We have moved all the way up to number 13 out of 31 trucks. Our goal is to finish 25th. Right now, that is well inside. It would take a catastrophe to not finish 25th. All right, lap number 76. We're in 13th. It's clean sailing. We are moving here around the corner. Nobody in sight, nobody behind us. We got the track to ourselves, it feels like. And we can't even keep ourselves on the pavement with the track to ourselves. 54 laps to go in the race. It's a 130 lap race. And we are on lap number 77. We are 13th. And we are getting up above 150 miles an hour. And it's kind of fun to open it up here when there's no cars around us. I love racing with the cars. That's fun. But every once in a while, I like this wide open. It's not nearly as stressful. Give myself a break. We do have one truck creeping up on us on the inside, though, behind us. And we get a little bit into the wall, and we get hit from behind. And he spins out behind us. And this is going to be a caution-worthy wreck. Oh, my goodness. We come to a stop. That one was nasty. I don't know what happened. If I think we maybe kind of moved down with him in our blind spot. And he sent us spinning into the wall. So we have sustained some more damage to the front right side of the car. And that's going to be a problem as Friesen comes by us. And he gets us a little squirrely. All right, we are on edge here. Here in lap number 101. Now we've got some more damage. Our hood is totally crinkled up. And now we've got to decide if a pit stop to pound it out is worthwhile or if we can just limp through the last few laps. We're in lap number 127. We're definitely just going to limp this one out and hope for a top 20 finish. So we are going to limp to the finish line here in our first, I want to say Craftsman Truck Series, but I think it's the Camping World Truck Series. I'm going to have to recheck that. I don't know. I mean, to me, it's still the Nextel Cup in NASCAR, and I know that's not what it is. So we finish 18th with a speed rating of 87 in the Active Pest Control 200. All in all, it feels good to have finished a race on pavement with pit stops. That was fun, and that motivates me to try to continue to win on the Dirt Tour to try to move up and get closer and closer to the NASCAR series. All right, that's episode number 6 of the career of Jim Bob Lowder here on Mama's Basement Sports Gaming.